I suffered quite a setback confidence-wise recently, and it got me thinking about what that meant in terms of what was important to me and how I was going to get what I want, basically. It was a bit of a kick in the teeth where my actual self-confidence was concerned, because it showed the disparity between where I am in my head and where I actually am in relation to other people. What they see is not what is in here, and what is in here is not something I'm able to put out yet, because I've thought about the process and I've thought about the steps, but I've not actually done any of it yet. So of course I'm not there. I've imagined it all. So over the next year at university, so I'm in my second year now, and by the end of my second year I want to have completed those steps that I have imagined for so long. So I'm going to turn myself into a bit of a project. Hopefully I'm not taking on too much, but by what I've written down, I've taken on too much. But hopefully that won't matter once I actually get the ball rolling. So here's what I want to work on, and this is now going to be the tough love section to myself. Things you need to work on. Your uni work. Actually do it. Don't pretend you're doing it when you're actually watching reruns of Pretty Little Liars. Actually do your work. Do your reading on time, so when you go into your seminars and you go into your lectures, you know what's going on, you have background research, and you actually have some interesting things to add to the discussion instead of writing down everyone else's ideas and not actually gaining anything because you've not put anything forward. That's a bad way of going about things. Sort it out. Second year actually matters when uni work is concerned. Like, first year didn't matter, you got graded on your first year, you actually did pretty well. Imagine how much better you could have done if you tried. Think about it. Your music. What happened to that? You used to love your music. You took your guitar with you to uni, you've got your piano set up by your radiator. Haven't touched your piano, you've picked up your guitar a couple of times, but that's about it. You've gotten out of practice with your guitar playing, so you're a little bit rusty. And where singing's concerned, you used to be able to hold a note, now you're a little bit Bonnie Tyler. Already in the motions of setting that one in place. You've booked yourself some lessons with a singing teacher. Your first one is in 2 days' time. Do your best. I know you've got a cold. Just do your best. And where your guitar's concerned, just pick her up once in a while. She misses you and you miss her, you know it. Acting. You're already in the drama society at university, which you auditioned for, and I'm proud of you for doing so, because you were shaking like a leaf before you went into that room. So the fact you even went in there and auditioned in front of them, well done you. 2 years ago you wouldn't have been able to do that. Last year you weren't able to do that. Progress. You've got your part in Macbeth, not the one you wanted, but a part in Macbeth. Take that opportunity and use it. Next year you can go on to bigger things, but you forget you've not actually done any acting before in front of an audience since primary school. Baby steps and you'll get there. Your writing. You're taking a university course on English literature. Within that, you've got a creative writing module. Don't write just in your workshops. Use what you learn in your workshops. Go home and write things. Every week you're going to be learning something new. Write something based on what you've learned every week, regardless. Your assessment is 2,000 words of a piece of writing. Write that 2,000 words every week. You can do it. You've been known to write 8,000 words in a week because of previous essays. You can do 2,000 words a week. Maybe start off at 1,500 and build yourself up, but every time you come out of a workshop, write something new based on what you've learned, because it's only going to get better from there, and then your piece is going to be the best it can be by the time you hand it in, and that'll help you in the long run. You want to be a writer, so pay attention. Finally, this. You love doing this. Why aren't you doing it anymore? You uploaded something probably about a month ago, and ever since then you just haven't bothered. I know you've been ill, precious flu and all that, but every Monday you're in the house by yourself. Your 2 housemates are at university until about 6 o'clock in the evening. Utilise that time. Every now and again I'll be checking back and seeing what I've done that I've told myself to do. I really want to work on myself, because I want to be the person that I've created in my head, and it's not good enough just to sit around and imagine that. I have to get off my arse and do something. This is me kicking myself up the arse, pushing myself forward, and if it's out there for other people to see, that means to avoid the embarrassment, I have to do it.